Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. Back with another live stream. Salute to everybody coming through the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what we do over here. Talk about this boxing. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple of topics today. We're gonna recap last weekend's fights. You know what I'm saying? Talk about what's next for the winners and the whole landscape of what's going on. And then we're gonna talk about this recap January. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple of awards. Came up with my own awards, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about that. And then we're gonna get into the February schedule, which should be a good month for boxing. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna touch on any news and notes and anything come up. You know what I'm saying? During the duration of this live, we're gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying? So feel free to drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? Voice your opinion. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? We're talking boxing over here, so let's get into it. So last weekend, it was kind of a slow week, you know what I'm saying? It was some fights everywhere though, in Mexico, all over, you know what I'm saying, the world. But the really main two cards was the 29th and the 30th. You know what I'm saying, the Don King card. Let's get on to that. So Bermain Stavern, I know they got Manuel Charles, this is an old poster, but Trevor Bryan versus Stavern, you know what I'm saying? They fought for the WBA regular title. Now the fight wasn't as bad as I expected. I thought it would be bad, and then looking at the weights, both guys came in 267. I'm thinking it's gonna be some sloppy, whatever. But it was decent. It could have been better, whatever. I think Trevor Bryant, you know, he was a favorite going in, and I think the 30 pounds, extra 30, 40 pounds that he carried in, that definitely hindered him. What's up, Bruce Goes? Salute to you, bro. Salute. Jaleel the leaders. What's good, bro? Salute. So I thought like the 30 pounds Brian had, it definitely, you know, hindered him. But his jab was on point. You know, Severn fought better than I expected, you know what I'm saying, coming into the fight. I thought, you know what I'm saying, it'd be like, you know, early night, but you know, he shows some kind of, you know, glimpses or whatnot, but he couldn't do nothing. So Trevor Bryan stopped him. Yeah, it was surprisingly entertaining. Yeah, it was kind of entertaining, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking Stavern was gonna land that right hand over the top, but he couldn't let it go. I don't know if he was injured. I think he was injured. But Brian did what he had to do. Now where does Brian go after this? Trevor Bryant. So um to me, he's stuck, you know what I'm saying? Because Don King probably ain't gonna let him fight for another year or some change. This was his first fight in 2.5 years. So they trying to get the Anthony Joshua fight, which looks unlikely. It could happen, but it's kind of unlikely. I think Don King is probably trying to get that. But I would say, man, this guy gotta stay active, bro. Like Trevor Bryan, not a bad fighter, honestly. If he came in like 240, you know what I'm saying, 245, I think he'll be even better because he got a good jab. You know what I'm saying? His jab was decent, and that was setting the table. You know what I'm saying? He was sending Stavern with that at ease, and then he finished him off in the 11th round. So I would like to see him active, man. He's definitely probably like, I don't even think he's a top 20 heavyweight. And honestly, I'm just being 100 because we haven't seen him that much. And plus, he just average. You know what I'm saying? I think the guys that we seen last on Fox, like Coffee and Money Rock, can get him a good fight. You know what I'm saying? So he on that type of level, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens, man. That was like my man Bruce Gold said. That was a surprisingly entertaining fight, though. Neutral Natural, what's good? What's good with you? He said this would be a good fight for Wilder. Yeah, I mean, and a good comeback fight. You know, realistically, I doubt it because you know Don King would try to have options on Wilder. You see, he was trying to he was trying to sign Wilder at the press conference when he fought Stavern. You know what I'm saying? So I doubt it. But yeah, that would be a good comeback fight if he was trying to do that. All right, so we're gonna move on to the Fox cards this Saturday. So Caleb Plant came back to the ring to face Caleb Truax. You know what I'm saying? Pretty one sided. Let me touch on the undercard first before I get to Caleb Plant. So Brandon Lynch and Mark Hernandez was a draw. The kid Atif uh Abroton, that guy can fight. You know what I'm saying? Southpaw from Philly. He got like a third round knockout. He was going to the body like crazy. Francis, he put on another kind of dull performance, but he got something big coming up though. He got a WBA title shot coming up for the interim title against a Dominican guy. So it was another performance like that for Bartholomew. George Spencer had a first round knockout. That was a crazy little fight. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Isaiah Selden. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he wanted to be there or what was going on with him, but George Spencer got him up out of there. Marcus Davis was good, bro. I like the heavyweight George Aries. I think he's coming back. He's coming back. Damn, I seen him on one of these cards. He might be on the Showbox undercard. February 17th, I believe so. Trap House Boxing. What's good, bro? Salute to you. What's going on? What if Don King would have signed Wilder? Wilder probably wouldn't have fought since that Stavern fight. He probably be still sitting on the shelf. How will Wilder? He'll be inactive. He'll be inactive. You know what I'm saying? Just wasting away. So to the co-main event, Michael Coffey versus Damani Rock. I was excited about this fight, man. Two undefeated heavyweight prospects. You know what I'm saying? Different style matchup. And we haven't seen Damani Rock that much, but we do know he's been inactive and he been overweight. You know what I'm saying? Once 261 was like the lightest he's been in some years. He was fighting like 275, 280. You know what I'm saying? So that shows itself. You know what I'm saying? Because Coffey been active. Coffey normally around 270, so that's his weight, and he been in some good training camp. So he's you can tell he's a patient guy and he's able to see the fight better and stuff like that. And I thought he was caught in between styles because he was switching back and forth, but he landed a crazy uppercut along the ropes. You know what I'm saying? He had hurt Rock in the round before that, in the second round, but he landed a nice uppercut, man. That shit like went viral. And he got him up out of there. So Coffey, he moves on, man. What you think about Wilder versus Brazil? I like Brazil in that fight, actually. I like Brazil. Once Brazil warms up, I think he'll be able to. He might be able to stop Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Wilder's right there. He don't really do too much special. He's just more active, so maybe he got the edge on that. So I think it's a close fight. You know what I'm saying? If Brazil come back, see the heavyweights, I judge them off weight. You know what I'm saying? If Brazil comes in 260 or better, I don't know. But if he's in the 250s, I like his chances. Rock need to be more solid build. Yeah, that's gonna take time, especially if you've been fighting at a higher weight, 275, 280 plus, and then you've been fighting lower opposition. Then you step up to a guy that you think is easy, and then that's what happened. You said Coffey got a hell of an uppercut. That was money punch right there. I seen him drop a few fires with that uppercut. Yeah, yeah. Coffey coming along. I think he said Coffey said he looking for a fight like a guy like Brazil. Yeah, that's a good fight for him. But I'm thinking more so Gerald Washington. Karnacki and Helena is gonna run it back March the 6th. That's a perfect fight for that undercard. Coffey ain't took no punishment, you know what I'm saying? Washington just got all the AJ camp, so he should be in some pretty good shape. And I seen him in the gym. So that's a perfect fight. Michael Coffey versus Gerald Washington. I like that fight. And maybe Brazil too down the line too. If Brazil wins, I like that too. Wallen's speed, not impressive. Nah, I mean Wallen is kind of basic to me. He a good softball though, tall. But I think I like Brazil if he on his shit. He said, what's up, JC? Salute. Oh, he said Washington too. Okay, yeah, those so that's much so he probably in talks to fight those guys then. So that sound about right. That's what's up. Coffee versus Hammer. Yeah, I mean, that's a good fight too. We can get Hammer over here, you know what I'm saying? I think Coffee would stop Gerald Washington too. Yeah, he probably will. Gerald Washington is a better boxer. He probably can keep you at range. Got a little bit more experience, so maybe he can take it. He can take it. Take it some rounds. But I like Coffee in that fight too. Coffee's strong. All right, to the main event, man. Caleb Plant versus Truex. I mean, Caleb Truex. I mean, excuse me, Caleb Plant put on a hell of a performance, bro. He was sharp. I thought the first 7 to 8 rounds. I mean, it was basically untouchable. And then he started to slow down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can't nitpick at the performance because he won 12-0. I hear a lot of people out here, bashing him. You know what I'm saying that he need more time before he fight Canelo. Man, hell with all that shit. That's where we at with these boxing fans. Want to protect the guy. He's a champion. He's a world champion. Got 3 title defenses. He been talking that big stuff. Let him fight, bro. Like, nah, he don't need no more fights. You know what I'm saying? They want him to fight Andre the Real in between, take a fight with Benavidez. No, you got the golden ticket, you got the belt. You know what I'm saying? Go rest up, get your hand looked at, and fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I thought he looked good. There's some things he got to work on, of course, like every fighter. But one perform like this, like if that's how I know people really don't watch Caleb Plant, and it's more so just building him up, just to push a narrative. Because you ever watch Caleb Plant fight coming up, all his fights been on PBC, all of them, since PBC first started, and he fight the same way. He fight the same way. The Katagi fight was probably his best performance because that was his best competition. But he fought the same way. Excuse me. He a fast starter. Then he slowed down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to catch him. What's up, Nutra Natural? He said, "Why is there no major fight this weekend?" This probably the dates. You know what I'm saying? I know Herring and Frampton supposed to win, but they had some scheduling issues. They supposed to win Saturday, so it's all good. It's still fights this weekend though. What's up, Eli Zachary? Salute to you, bro. Salute. He said A minus performance. I gave his B minus. Okay. He said Plant need to just have a respectable power if he can get Canelo to shell up and push him on the ropes and throw combos. Yeah, he's quick. You know what I'm saying? He's quick. Nah, they had because it's the scheduling thing. They had a scheduling issue in the UK. If you remember, the UK they went on shutdown, so they had to push the fight back another week or 3 more weeks. You know what I'm saying? They could have had fights this weekend, but it was a scheduling issue. It don't got nothing to do with Super Bowl because the Super Bowl actually helped the ratings. If you running your fight ads on the Super Bowl, then you're gonna get more. You're gonna get a better audience. So it's not because of that. It's the scheduling. Your source didn't tell you that. They left that out. He doesn't have a chance against Canelo. Hey, but he got a title, and Canelo want to unify. He get his to him. I don't know. The guy only landed 50 punches in 12 rounds. I'm not. That's like 4 punches a round. I mean, damn. If he get hit too much, then these other guys, you know what I'm saying, getting hit like 100 sometimes in a 10 round fight, 8 round fight. So I don't know. I ain't overly critical of Plant like a lot of these guys are. I thought he looked good, honestly. He was sharp as hell early. It's some things he got to work on when he fight Canelo. I was saying stuff like that, but for this performance, he dominated dude. Like, what more can you ask for? And if he legit hurt his hand, then I mean, how can you really hold it against him? You know what I'm saying? I like Caleb Plant. I think he can give Canelo a tough fight, in my opinion. He's going to have to be a tremendous shape and tight. Yeah, yeah, of course. He had to fight the fight of his life, and he have to he just can't let Canelo fight at his own pace. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna have trouble though because he's wide open for a straight right hand. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Truex he caught him with an uppercut along the ropes. You know what I'm saying? That's something he can't do against Canelo or Benavidez. Um, he's there for a right hand. He'll jump in with a lead left hook. Sometimes you can just step back and time that. Truex wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Chill out, bro. Look, they can't take no viewership from the zone if the zone don't even post their viewership numbers. So it really don't even matter. I don't think Plant has dog in him. He might not, man. I don't know. We'll see. He get to the trenches though. You feel me? We'll see. What's up, D Hodges? Salute. So we'll see, man. I don't think he should take another fight. Go straight to the Canelo fight. You right there. Canelo want to become undisputed. So if Canelo, I'm pretty sure Canelo is, he definitely the favorite to beat Billy Joe Saunders and Yildirim. So that's perfect. Undisputed, yo. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't see why we gotta hold these guys back until, you know what I'm saying? Why would they get to this level then have them go back? Nah, he there now. You know what I'm saying? He said I got no sources. You can't stop an old Truex. JC. He said Caleb Plant need to work to buy more. Yeah, I agree with that. He need to work to buy it more. Um, he got to fix that. He's right there for a right hand though, because he'll jump in with a lead left hook and be wide open. You know what I'm saying? George Spencer looked all right. I mean, I can't really grade that performance, bro, because the dude then he won't trying to win. What up, bro? Mir, what's good, bro? Salute. Canelo finished playing inside 7-8. Okay, I still want to see the fight. That's undisputed. We need to make that happen. So yeah, man, a lot of criticism about Plant, but me, I think he's straight, honestly. You know what I'm saying? It's still a learning fight for him, and he can hold on to the big one. Now, if his hand if he got to keep that same energy though, because last time when he broke his hand getting ready for Uzcategui, they pushed that back. Uzcategui had a tune up in September, and then he fought Uzcategui in the next January 2019, and he broke his hand and he went back. He went right into a dangerous fight because at the time Uzcategui was like one of the tougher guys, and some people say he was a boogeyman. I don't know about all that, but he was a threat. You know what I'm saying, to win that fight, and he was the favorite. And he broke his hand, and then he went right into a big fight. So if he hurt his hand this fight, it should be no. Oh, I need a tune up to get ready. Nah, you need to go right into it, get yourself together, and let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say. But then he won't be keeping the same energy if he asks for a tune up. That's just my opinion. He said Caleb Truax know how to survive. Yeah, of course. Yep. And this another thing that's underrated. I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking about this earlier. A guy like Caleb Plant who's on his last leg, it's hard to stop guys like that. They know this is their last chance. So people say, oh, he ain't stopping old Caleb Truax. Sure. You know what I'm saying? On paper, you know what I'm saying? You can see that. That's facts. But you got old guys that been in the game, they know this is their last title shot, just like Gamboa. He won't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was on his last leg, he was Achilles and limping around and shit like that. It's hard to stop guys like that. These guys been fighting for like 15, 20 years. And if a guy don't want to get knocked out, they know what to do not to get knocked out. Trust me. Canelo ain't no big 168 puncher either. He's sharp though. He's sharp. Got great ring IQ. So Plant gonna have to be easy with that. You know what I'm saying? Leaving that left arm down and getting exposed to the right hand. So yeah, Canelo's sharp. Hold on, he said I think Plant would be better once he steps up and fight Canelo. They've been okay. You think he'll rise to the level of competition? Okay, I can see that. He capping about his hand. Okay, we'll see. If he say you hurt his hand again, then I'm going to change his name to Soft Hands. Hey, I mean, you can tell he gonna hurt that hand because he throw that looping left hook from, you know what I'm saying? He throw it crazy. He ain't throwing it right. So of course, but we'll see what's next for him, man. We'll see. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about some. This is what I came up with, some awards for January. All right, so it really wasn't a crazy month in January. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Boxing just getting back together. It was a couple of big fights. So really, you had Ryan Garcia in the beginning of the month. But these my awards right here. I know what I'm saying. Um, if you're gonna do it, because I like to do this now because at the end of the year, you don't got to sit around and scratch your head, man. who had a good fight early in the year or who had a good knockout, and then you only gonna go with the last knockout you seen. That's how this boxing shit is. Nah, it be stuff happening in the beginning of the year that we forget about. So I'm gonna start bringing that shit to light. So this is what I came up with for the fighter of the year, Steve Fulton. I'm gonna talk about all these shit. The fight, Leo and Fulton. KO is Shanard Bunch. Y'all gotta go watch that. Go check that out. Go Google, YouTube, whatever, Instagram. Shanard Bunch, his KO. That shit was crazy. He had two of them, matter of fact. And then the trainer, that's Bobby McRoy. Now that's the trainer of Reese Salim. Reese Salim could have got the fighter too. You know what I'm saying? Fighter of the month. Promoter, that's King's promotion because he got that's what's his name, Marshall Kaufman. He got Aleem and Michael Coffey. So that's a good he had good back-to-back weeks. And then upset, you got Roger Gutierrez, you know what I'm saying? And then I got the prospect Shanard Bunch again. So that's how I'm rolling, bro. I can do my own shit, yo. I feel like my knowledge is on a level where I can do my own shit too. You feel me? My own pound for pound, my own awards, my own all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit on par with everybody. If they can do it, I can too. Plant need to turn those hips better. Yeah, he got to work on some things. Definitely for sure. You know what I'm saying? What's up, the War Report? What's good, bro? Salute. He said Leo Fulton was only fight fight of the month. Let's get it. I feel you. Oh shit. Yeah, I know I got you. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk about them, just touch on them a little bit more on these guys, man. I gotta show some love to these guys. So of course Steve Fulton, man, that's my fighter of the month right there, bro. I thought he put on a great performance with Leo. That was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Those guys stayed in the pocket and banged it out. And Fulton showed that he's not only a boxer, but he can fight on the inside. You know what I'm saying? He was doing some good things on the inside. So his stock went up like crazy with that fight. I thought he looked good. Couldn't give that shit to no Ryan Garcia because he ain't win no title or nothing like that. He fought a guy that, you know, we already knew. Nobody was giving Luke no chance like that. Nobody was giving him a chance like that. But I feel like Fulton, he surpassed anything anybody else did, in my opinion, other than Reese Salim. So if somebody give it to Reese Salim, I'm cool with it. All right. So the fight, of course, that was a good ass fight right there. Them guys will stay in the pocket going toe to toe. And Leo brought his A game too. Honestly, if you really look at it, he came with it. He done a lot of good body shots. He just couldn't, overcome what Fulton brought to the table. So that's my fight. Now this Shanard Bunch right here. Y'all go do y'all research, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Intangible? He said fight was entertaining though. Yes, sir. So yeah, this kid right here, he had two fights in the last 2 weeks or so. He had a big knockout, man. Y'all go check that shit went viral. I don't know if y'all seen it, but he had a big knockout, a left hook knockout, like January 16th. And then he came back this Saturday, had a big knockout. You know what I'm saying? So go check him out, bro. That was a crazy knockout. What's up, blood? Salute. Salute to you. So, you know what I'm saying? He had a big knockout. Now I know like throughout the year we're gonna see bigger knockouts, more high profile knockouts. But for me, I don't, man. Knockouts are knockouts, bro. I don't care if somebody, a world champion, do it or a prospect do it. You know what I'm saying? If I see it and that shit look crazy to me, hey, I'm rocking with it. So look out for this kid right here. He also my prospect too this month. And of course, that can change too. So hopefully, I think he's 12-1. He had an early loss against what's the kid's name from Philly? God dang. I'm gonna think it's gonna come back to me, but he lost early in his career. If somebody know that, put that in the chat though. I'm slipping my mind, but he just fought Paul Crow. I got it. Paul Crow. Both of those guys are undefeated hot prospects. Paul Crow was an Olympian, and they fought each other like 4 fights. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see that. A lot of top prospects fighting each other that early. So that's his only loss, but he's been coming on strong since then. So check him out. Go support him. You know what I'm saying? All right, now this is my trainer. So Bobby McRoy. So he's trained Reese Salim. Now, reason why I thought I give him props because he came in with a good game plan against Pasillas. You know what I'm saying? He had him boxing, and then he was countering him, and he was able to beat him to the punch. So he had the guy ready. You know what I'm saying? And this was a step up fight. Actually, Aline was like the underdog. It was to me it's a 50-50 fight, but I had Pasillas winning that fight. You know what I'm saying? Breaking it down. And I thought the coach did a good job in the corner, you know what I'm saying, got him back together. He had a rough eighth round. He dominated the whole fight, but the eighth round he got hurt. He got buzzed in that eighth round. But he got him, he came back to the corner, got him back together, and he stopped the kid like a couple of rounds later. So I gotta give him props, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys don't be getting no props. They just wait to the end of the year and we just pick the favorite coach. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we gotta give everybody their props that they deserve it. He said, cool, send me that. Okay. What's up, Supreme Beast Boxing? What's good, bro? Salute. So yeah, so you gotta shout him out, man. Bobby McRoy. Go check him out, bro. Go follow him. You know what I'm saying? And check the progress with Reese Lean. You know what I'm saying? He did a good job with him. All right. Then King's Promotions. So I gotta give them props this month because um they got Aleem and Michael Coffey. You know what I'm saying? And sure, I can't think of no other promoter really. I mean, you want to get Golden Boy props for what? You know what I'm saying? What else they do? I like the underdog myself. So I appreciate that, man. They grinding, you know what I'm saying? They giving these guys opportunities. Um and he got opportunity to get some world champions, you feel me? Especially with Aleem. I don't know about Coffee in the heavyweight division, but he got a chance to do some, you know what I'm saying, get into some good fights. So we'll see. But definitely Aleem though. So salute to King's Promotions, bro. we got to salute them, man. And then the upset is Roger Gutierrez. Now, the reason why this is an upset because he got stopped by the guy. The guy made him quit. You know what I'm saying? Well, he didn't make him quit, but his coach threw in the towel. So, and that was like maybe 3 years ago. And coming to this fight, I was thinking, shit, he about to get stopped again. But he came through. He dropped, and it was a good fight too. This was one of my honorable mentions as a fight of the month. He dropped the guy twice in the third round, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And then the guy came back. You know what I'm saying? Alvarado came back in that fight and then he dropped him in the 12th round, which he needed that knockdown and to win the fight. And the scores was like 113, 112 all across the board. So that's like he was down 8 rounds. So he was down. He only won 4 rounds, really. So he needed that knockdown to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? It came perfect. You know what I'm saying? Right on time. So I have to salute him, bro. I know nobody ain't gonna talk about him, but I got you. That's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Roger Gutierrez, you know what I'm saying? He was Golden Boy. That fight was on the Golden Boy card with Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell. So yeah, salute to all of them, yo. I'm gonna start doing these awards, you know what I'm saying? I'm just as nice as anybody else in this shit. So y'all can take a look at it one more time. Then I'm gonna change the topic. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times we depend on these other websites and Ring Magazine and everybody else got a damn ranking, and half of them don't even know what they're talking about. So at least I got half of the part, right? I know what I'm talking about. So we good. You know what I'm saying? We good money over here. All right, so we're gonna talk about this weekend's fights. Now it's a slow weekend, you know what I'm saying? I admit that. So you're gonna have to if you want to watch some fights, you're gonna have to search around. So on my thumbnail for this live, I got Austin Trout. He's coming back February the 6th. He's facing Juan Garcia. Now this fight is gonna be on Fight TV, the same place where they had the Don King card. So Austin Trout, I think he's trying to get to welterweight. I don't think this at the welterweight limit. It might be like 150, 149 might be the weight. But I like Austin Trout, bro. I mean, if he whatever division he decide to fight at, I think he can be a problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure how the weight cut going to hurt him, but he looked pretty good his last fight. He fought like a German type of opponent guy, but he got the knockout. What's up, Michael James 616? Salute, bro. I see you in the building. I would include Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm cool with it. I think the way I be judging knockouts is when a guy get hit with one punch and don't get back up. You feel me? Like I'm talking about sleep. You know what I'm saying? That was Shadar Bunch. That's how his knockouts was. That knockout I'm talking about on the 16th, he caught dude with a left hook and dude was just froze in the air and just that was a wrap. Now the coffee shit was nice, but my man won't sleeping. He was still trying to get up, or he was still conscious. That's how I look at it. Everybody judges that knockout differently, and I ain't mad at nobody though for doing that. He said, "No doubt." He said, "I definitely agree with you, L. Yeah. What's up, TJ Sports Nation? Salute. What's going on with you?" He said, "Try on his last journey." Yeah, well, we're gonna see. He called out Tim Zoo not too long ago, so we'll see, man, what happens. I'm definitely gonna tune in. That's Saturday, February the 6th. He said coffee first, Java. I'm with that too. That's a good fight. On that undercard, you got a world title fight, man. Got to rep the females too. This at 122 pounds. Um, Ricardo versus Guzman. This gonna be a good one. Ricardo can fight. She beat the African girl Zika. Yeah, she beat her for the title. You know what I'm saying? Had a couple of defenses, yo. So watch out for her. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be on that same card. He said Rock was on the ground negotiating. Yeah, he was like, man, should I get up or man, hold on. Wow, hold on. Nah, let's go home. You feel me? Yeah. That uppercut was nice. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna check this out, man. Support the ladies. All right, what else we got? It's a slow week. Is this on Fight TV too? You know what I'm saying? This RDR Promotions. You know, I think they based out of Philly, I believe. You got a couple of good prospects on the card. You know what I'm saying? Sharif Rahman, that's a former heavyweight champion son. Hussein Rahman, he on the card. Kashad Elliott, Rasheem Jefferson, Donald Smith, you know what I'm saying? Mark Dawson. So, prospects, you know what I'm saying? Catch them while they're young, you know what I'm saying? I like to watch them now and then just follow their progress until they mature to a contender or, get to the championship level. So definitely tune in. And I will have, if I can find a link for these fights, I'll post it on my community page, on my community tab on my channel and make sure everybody is good. But I think this one might be on Facebook and Fight TV, so either or. But I know for sure as the day get closer though, I'll make sure everybody's straight if you're interested. You feel me? And you got another one, and these cards, with that card, the last card I just talked about, that's gonna be in like in Philly, I believe. Yeah, Philly. And this another one in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Mark DeLuca. We seen him last year. He fought Kell Brook. So he this like his third fight after that. He had two fights after the Kell Brook loss last year. You know what I'm saying? He's facing Munoz. So staying busy, I guess. He might have some down the pipe. Some other notable names that's fighting this weekend. There's probably got fights coming up. Granado's got a fight. Sonny Ferguson got a fight, and Carlos Molina, former world champion. So I ain't got a list. I ain't got the picture of it, but they should be in action. So and Granados just came into the WBA rankings like number 13 in the WBA rankings at 140. So he might have some coming up. So maybe he just trying to stay sharp. So I'll be looking out for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you mess around and see Granados on PBC card against, as an opponent. He said, "Yeah, you got it." Um, yeah, Dub, I gotta say this. You boxing degenerate. That's why I messaged you. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. I'll be finding links. I got to the point, man. People be sending me links now. He said, "Please do." Yeah, I got you. Okay, I got you. I'll drop a link. Some of these fights be on Facebook, yo, low key. Um, like what I found out, if you go to the promote, like if you go to BoxRec and you go to the event section on BoxRec and go to the promoter and then go to Facebook and put the promoter's name, they might show the fight live. Like I seen a couple of fights on Facebook on Saturday, like while the Caleb Plant fight was going on. I seen a couple fights on Facebook, like back to back too. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll post that for you. I got you. All right. So now I want to talk about the rest of February's schedule. I'm gonna run it down. Feel free to talk about it. Jump in if I miss something. Jump in if it's a fight that you like. Jump in. Let's talk about it. But February 13th is a good boxing day. You know what I'm saying? Boxing gonna return back um to full swing. You got the zone card right here. You got Josh Warrington versus Mauricio Lara. You know what I'm saying? That's going down. Um Undercard, Zephyr Berry versus Kiko Martinez, Lee Wood. Uh, Dalton Smith is a good prospect. Check him out. You know what I'm saying? So that's February the 13th. Stand on February 13th. This card right here this card gonna be fire. Joe Smith Jr. versus Max Vlasov for the vacant WO title. Light heavyweight. This is the division that definitely need to get going. You know what I'm saying? They got some good fights to get made. But the winner of this, because both guys are signed with Top Rank, they're gonna get a shot at Berta Biev, who's fighting March the 20th, and it's pretty much sure that he's gonna win. Pretty sure he's gonna win. So that's a 3-belt unification. And I think I've been doing my film study. This is gonna be a good fight right here. And then the undercard, you got some 50-50 fights. Check this out: Richard Comey versus Jackson Marinez, Crossroads fight in lightweight. Adam Lopez versus Jason Sanchez. That's a 50-50 fight, basically. Good style matchup. Jared Anderson versus Kingsley Abe. That's not 50-50, but that's a fun heavyweight scrap. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to that. And then Carlos Adames coming back. Got some prospects. Troy Isley going to be on this card. Floyd Diaz, another young up-and-coming prospect. You know what I'm saying? Ja Tucker. So, yeah, man. This is actually the most competitive card on that day. So, definitely tune in. Well, I don't know about most competitive, but it's real. It's real competitive. The main fights are competitive, so I'm with it. He said, "That's a good scrap." Yes, sir. What's up, Milo? Salute to you. Who's football Sean Porter fight? I think he fighting Bud. I think he gonna fight Bud once they work out everything. He probably fight around the same day. Around the same time as Spence fighting. I think Spence gonna fight like June the 19th. He said that's a solid card. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And then stand on February 13th. Yo, February 13th gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna stay on there though. You got Jojo Diaz versus Shaq Rachmaninoff, IBF title, 130 pounds. Good fight, you know what I'm saying? Tough fight. Teixeira versus Castano. That's the undercard. That's another good fight. He said it deserved recording on DVR. He said AB fighting a cat. Yeah, yeah. Giovanni Santiago. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So yeah, that's a good card right here. We got some good undercard fights on there too. Ronnie Rios versus Oscar Negrete. You got Shane Moses Jr. versus Jason Quigley. That's a little crossroads fight in middleweight. Beck the Bully on that card. Zach is on that card. So yeah, man, that's a pretty decent card too. So yeah, February 13th, man. Y'all make sure y'all got y'all schedule clear, you know what I'm saying? Or if you need to go back and catch it, make sure you go back and catch it, So that's gonna be a good boxing day. What else we got? February 13th. So yeah, that's it. So that's 3 big cards on February 13th. Let me see. February the 17th. Let me find it. What we got? Okay, we got a Showbox card. February the 13th. February the 17th on Showbox. That's on a Wednesday. Let me take this down so we can see. Okay, there you go, right there. Wednesday, February the 17th. You know what I'm saying? On Showtime, Showbox. You got a quadruple hitter. You know what I'm saying? You got all these are some good fights too. The main event, Boca Chica versus Reyes Jr. Yo, somebody getting stopped. You know what I'm saying? I'd be surprised if that fight go the distance. Shinskin, he's a top 168-pound, I won't say contender, maybe prospect crossing over to contender. You know what I'm saying? He's in a good fight. Pork Chop, that's Guerrero versus Montoya. And then what's his name? Kurifov versus Espana. And this is a Salida Promotions card. You know what I'm saying? So it should be some fun fights. Showbox usually have some decent matchups, some pretty good fights. Jojo win, unanimous decision. Castano TKO to Sharon in the 8th round. Okay. That's what's up. I ain't mad at those picks. I ain't mad. Those gonna be some good fights. All right, so we're gonna move on. What we got? So we got what's this? February the 19th. Right here. This MTK got a card on ESPN Plus, you know what I'm saying? They have some decent fights too. And they MTK got a lot. I know they in the news today for some a lot of negative stuff, but they got a lot of prospects, bro. I don't know how that's going to affect, how they be pushing their prospects, but they got a lot of prospects in the UK, you know what I'm saying? And they keep them active too. So this a card going down. Sean McComb versus Gavin Gwynn. That should be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? They got it's just like an all prospect card. So if you got a chance, tune in. I definitely do like a preview video as the time get closer though, just to remind you. Um, what's next? February the 20th, you got Burchett versus Valdez. You know what I'm saying? WBC title on the line, 130 pounds. I mean, this got action written all over it. I think Burchett is going to get the job done against Valdez. I think Valdez is pretty much done as a top level fighter. You know what I'm saying? Just to be honest. Maybe he got one more in the bag. Like I said, maybe he feel like his back against the wall. He gonna come off fighting. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. Patrick Teixeira, the next Acelino Freitas. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Those some big shoes to fill right there. Let's see. I know Teixeira is a good fighter though. Definitely a good fighter. So we'll see. Um, Gabe Flores versus Jason Velez is on this card, and then Xander Zayas is gonna be on that card. He said, "I got Burchett." Yeah, Burchett should win. All right, so stand on February the 20th. Let's move. Let's move. Okay. You got Adrian Broner. He's returning. Facing Giovanni Santiago. You know what I'm saying? You got my pick wrong. It's all good. I picked Fabian Madonna to fight him, but hey, it's all good. He said, I hope the winner fights Shakur. Yeah. I think Shakur can go the WBO route though. But yeah, I'm with that too. Michael James. Yes, sir. He said my boy Valdez. Yeah, man, Valdez gotta come on with it. That's my boy, but he always stays sea level to me. Yeah, I think, man, he might have one more in him. He gotta get that defense together. He can't be he either gotta be all the way in or all the way out for real. Like I know somebody told me I sound like Teddy Atlas before, but Burchett is so good at long range with those long arms. Man, you don't want to get hit with those shots in full force. And you know what I'm saying? And I think Valdez can box better than what he's been showing. He want to sit there and bang with you now. He should be boxing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He said AB need to drop another album. He might. He might drop one right after this. You know what I'm saying? But he's facing Giovanni Santiago, inherited, undefeated guy. He got a decent little record. Good little knockout power. I seen him fight in December. I watched it live. I was in the chat when he fought in Dominican Republic. He got a body shot knockout in that fight. I mean, I don't think he don't got nothing for AB. You know what I'm saying? Whether AB let his hands go or not, he don't got nothing for him unless AB just don't just stand this. And if he totally shot, then that's the only way my man gonna beat him. But AB should be able to put on performance. You know what I'm saying? This guy's right there. He ain't going nowhere. So we're gonna see. Robert Easter Jr. is facing Ryan Martin on this card. That's a good fight though. That's a good one. I like that fight. He said it's over for him, bro. Damn. I know, man. We'll see. I hope it ain't too bad. Man, I like Valdez too. He said facts. Mike Garcia said he thinking about retiring. Hey, come on with it, man. Make a decision. You gonna retire? I see him in the gym. Then he talking about retirement. So it is what it is. But Robert Easter Jr. versus Ryan Martin, that's a good fight. That should be a good one. That should be a good one. And then you got Brazil versus Arlo Wallin on this card. So the first two fights gonna be pretty good. But it's always interesting to see AB. You know what I'm saying? He always bring out people. But we'll see how he look. You know what I'm saying? They're saying he ready. So let's get with it. It's one more card on this day. This February the 20th. So this is another big day. David Avanesian versus Josh Kelly. Long awaited fight, man. I've been waiting for this fight for like about damn near 2 years. But this is a good fight, man. To step up for Kelly. Avanesian been on a roll ever since Mean Machine stopped him in 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's why, look, this sidebar, because you know I'm a Bud fan, right? I fuck with Bud. So, you know, whenever they kill these guys' resumes and stuff like that, say he ain't fight nobody, then Mean Machine stop Avanesian and Avanesian been on a roll. Let's say Avanesian beat Kelly in 1 round, 2 rounds, run through him. Would they give him props or they still say Mean Machine is trash? I don't know. That's sidebar. But this should be a tough fight though, man. For real talk. It's a good little style matchup. And I think Kelly, he can't be fighting like he was fighting before, like with his hands down and getting hit with shots that he's not supposed to get hit with. So we'll see, man, because Avanesian gonna make him pay for it. You feel me? So and the undercard is filled with prospects. So nothing crazy. Florian Marco versus Ron Charlton. That's a good fight. That's a welterweight fight. That's gonna be a good fight. But the rest of them, you got Fowler. Fowler on the card. Okay. Fowler versus Jorge Forte. So that should be a decent fight. A good little step up for Fowler. So we'll see, man. Johnny Fisher, the heavyweight, making his pro debut. So yeah, that's on the zone, February the 20th. So make sure you guys tune in if you got the chance. All right. February the 26th, we got another DAZN card. You know what I'm saying? This from Italy. You know what I'm saying? Scardina versus Nunes. So Scardina is the favorite in this fight. And there's, you know, a bunch of other local talent on this card. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. This is another fight card for you guys to check out. If you don't know these guys, you can get familiar if you choose to. He said, I used to mess with Mikey, but he ain't hungry no more. All he's about is securing the bed and running out the back door and driving cars. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice little car collection. Yo, I don't know what Mikey doing. Mikey running off the plug. Yeah, I don't know what Mikey doing, bro. But yeah, this another DAZN card. I believe it's on a Friday night, so well, it probably like afternoon for us since it's in Italy. So you know what I'm saying? This is something to keep your eye on if you're into all that. All right, we're gonna move on to February 27th. This is a big fight day. You starting out with Joseph Parker. This on DAZN. Joseph Parker versus Junior Fa in Australia. Well, excuse me, New Zealand. My bad. So good little heavyweight crossroads fights, I guess you can say. Fa is undefeated. Parker, former world champion. These guys fought in the amateurs. I think they split, I believe, something like that, 2-2. So they definitely familiar. So it should be a good fight, though. You know what I'm saying? Both, you know, if Parker decides to fight, he can make a fun fight. He got faster hands. I like when Parker fight more aggressive because I feel like he got the faster hands. He can build to the punch. That's why I was kind of disappointed. The only thing I wanted Caleb Plant to do against Truex is kind of walk forward behind the high guard and kind of put the pressure on because I felt like even if y'all get into the exchange, you're gonna win it. You the faster guy. You know what I'm saying? So that was just me. But yeah, this should be a good fight. February the 27th, live on DAZN. So it probably be like an early ass start time since they're gonna be in New Zealand. He said Mikey been bucking with with that yayo. Yeah, man. So this gonna be an early ass start time. So I definitely you know drop a preview video on this as the time get closer though. All right, what else we got? February 27th. So we got another little card, MTK. Like I said, MTK have a lot of cards, yo, and they keep their fighters active. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Ward versus this guy. I can't pronounce his name, but I seen him fight and he ain't no joke. You got Janabek, he's in the middle of this you know, with all these guys. He's a top ranked fighter, but he's fighting on this card. He's like number 3 or number 4 in the WBO rankings at 160 for Andre. So he can fight too. Y'all seen Janabek fight on top rank. He had a big knockout last year. So yeah. All right. Then we got this card. Just got announced. Anthony Durrell. I think I said on my live stream, but Anthony Durrell was coming back. But he's fighting Karan Davis. You know, this is a tune-up, bro. Let's keep it 100. I respect Karan Davis. I think he can fight, but I think he's gonna be too small in this fight. You know what I'm saying? He's like a middleweight, junior middleweight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he moving up to super middleweight. And this is just for Darrell to shake the rust off and coming off a knockout loss. You know what I'm saying? First knockout loss. So we'll see, man. And he's definitely in the mix for a big fight if things work his way. We'll see, work his way out. Um, Vito Manicki is on this card. The welterweight, the young welterweight prospect, and Jesus Ramos is on this card. 140-pound prospect. He's nice. Southpaw. He's nice. So, yeah, man, boxing crazy. Then last but not least, you got Canelo versus Yildirim, February 27th on the zone. You know what I'm saying? We already know where it is with this fight. You know what I'm saying? Canelo fighting this mandatory, quote unquote, and then he trying to unify with Billy Joe fight is already signed and sealed. So that fight, it should be going down the May 8th or May 1st or May 8th. It all depends on how they want to do it. Honestly, it really don't matter when the fights happen. For people like me, it don't really matter because I'm gonna watch that shit anyway. And if I miss it, I got multiple devices, so I'm good. Cause some fights be boring as hell, and I just go to the next fight. You feel me? So ain't no way. Like the numbers shit don't matter. That's just for casual fans and promoters and people who trying to stop their favorite fighter from fighting the best guy. They start talking about numbers. You know what I'm saying? So and that ain't for me. But we'll see what Canelo look like coming out. I like to see these guys active though, so I'm with it. I want to see if he even sharper because the guy right there in front of him. I mean, the best thing Yildirim got going for him, he had a good trainer with him, Joel Diaz. You know what I'm saying? Used to train Tim Bradley, so that's probably his biggest asset right now. But he's definitely a long shot. Canelo should get him up out of there. We got some decent little names and fights on the card. You got Julio Cesar Martinez versus McWilliams Arroyo for the WC title. That's a mandatory for Martinez. That should be a fun fight because Arroyo can punch, and Martinez is so he's so vulnerable, but he's so that dude he fights so orthodox, so wild and crazy that he'll leave himself open for some shots, but you gotta hit him first. You know what I'm saying? He eating that shit and walking right through it, so he's a fun fighter to watch. Zilly Zane, what's his name? Zane Zaylee versus Jerry Forrest, heavyweight fight. Diego Pacheco, prospect, Alice Espino, Mark Castro, Aaron Aponte, all these guys on this card. And then Keyshawn Davis, you know what I'm saying? He's making his pro debut on this undercard. Just signed with Matchroom, Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? He got, had some issues with the USA team, so he decided to turn pro. So Keyshawn Davis, bro, he gonna make his pro debut on this card. So that's what it is. He said, excuse me, Canelo fight Arthur Abraham, bro. Yeah. He got that little high guard. I mean, Yildirim, he kind of remind me of he got a little bit of Fozen boots in him too. High guard, just sit there, wait for you to punch, then he try to punch. I remember Yildirim was a hot prospect coming, like when he was young in his career. Because I remember everybody was making a big deal because he beat Glenn Johnson back in the day. But to me, he just a little bit. He way too one dimensional to do anything with Canelo. He said, "You, yeah, you bank folded. Yeah, he did. He folded him. So yeah, man, that's the schedule for February, man. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely touch on these fights more as they get close. You know what I'm saying? It's a slow week this week. You know what I'm saying? February the 6th, but it's going to pick up the 13th, and then on from there. And it still should be some more announcements. You know what I'm saying? PBC haven't really announced too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of guys sitting and waiting. Laura haven't fought, so you should have some coming up. Ortiz, all these guys that you haven't seen. He said, "What you think about who you think will be training Haney?" Um, I don't know, man. Shoot, I would assume that he'll go back to one of the 10 people that been training him before. You know what I'm saying? He had a bunch of guys working with him. Derek, what's his name? Danny Jacobs trainer was training him. Floyd Mayweather Senior. I don't know. Mike McCallum, Roy Jones trainer for a time. I don't know. He can go to anybody, bro. Honestly. Not sure. Because it really, I mean, to me, he just needs somebody that's gonna keep him sharp. He don't really need like nobody's gonna try to make him be a puncher or nothing like that. Just keep him sharp. That's all. Keep him sharp. But we'll see if that's official. I don't know. I seen it on his Instagram, on Bill Haynes' Instagram, but you know how that works. He might be trying to get some, attention. We never know. But Devin Haney supposed to be coming. We're supposed to know pretty soon because he coming back April the 2nd, so he should be in camp coming up. You know what I'm saying? He got two. It's 8 weeks now, so he should be in camp pretty soon. So we'll see. He said, "Goat Nello, um, you ain't lying. Devin been, um, you ain't lying. Devin been every damn where, man. Yeah. So I don't know what he gonna do. You feel me? So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned, man. It's gonna be some stuff coming up, man. It's always some boxing news. Um, if you guys have an Instagram or Twitter, or whatever, y'all go follow me, yo, because sometimes I might not have a chance to go live, but I'm always dropping boxing news. So you can hit me up on IG. I've been trying to push that shit lately. You know what I'm saying? L does boxing on IG. You know what I'm saying? We over there dropping hella shit. It's crazy. Instagram, you can hit me. I mean, excuse me, on Twitter, you can hit me up on Twitter at OverJ. I'll be over there talking or whatever. But that's just more so just talking shit and whatnot. Because I think Abel Sanchez should train him to develop that Mexican style. Oh shit! No, I think he'll do somebody that he's probably more familiar with. I wouldn't mind Floyd Senior or Mike McCallum. Who else? Anybody, man. Shoot, don't be surprised if it's Capatillo. The what's his name? Yeah, Capatillo, the one that was Fury's cut man when he fought Wale. Don't be surprised. Or they maybe give it to Mickey Bay. He said Instagram's only for instant thoughts. I feel you. I feel you. I'll be over there dropping that boxing shit though. You know what I'm saying? Well, they they be like, damn, how you know all this? You know what I'm saying? Keep the ears to the streets, yo. That's why. But yeah, man. I appreciate you guys coming through, man, chopping up with me. You know what I'm saying? So Um, there's gonna be some good fights coming up, man. I just want to make sure everybody informed and everybody's good with everything and shit like that. You can always hit me up though behind the scenes if you got any questions or anything. You try, want to know when your favorite fighter gonna fight, or if I heard anything about them. Always hit me up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm gonna try to be. He said, "Come on over here, some old black Mac, some Bo Mac." He said, "Bo Mac." Okay, I don't know. Devin Haney with Bo Mac. I don't know. I still don't believe his pop's gonna bounce like that. I have to see it, so we'll see though. But salute to everybody coming through the building though. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? Keep rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Peace to everybody, and I'm out.